But you know, I have something, because people were screaming to me for the last 4 or 5 rallies, read The Snake, The Snake. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? She knows. She's been standing outside for 4 days, no wonder. And you look good, I'll tell you what. 4 days outside in the rain and snow. Look at these front row people. These are warriors. They're warriors too, like my congressmen and senators. So this is, because we mentioned, at least I made minor changes. They mentioned illegal immigration. This is about immigration. This was a song from the 1950s, Al Green. And they mentioned, I have little changes to it, that's okay. But they mentioned illegal immigration, right? And I used to do this a lot, and people couldn't get enough of it, to be honest with you. And I haven't done it for a while. And I thought I'd do it tonight because you're on the eve of giving us an opponent, and all of these people want open borders. They want open borders. And we don't want open borders. We want very strong closed borders. And we want people to come into our country, but they want to come in through merit, and we want them to come in legally, right? Right? Through merit and legally, right? So we'll do this quickly. This is illegal immigration. It's called, oh, listen to how quiet it is. Listen to how quiet. Now watch how quiet it gets. It gets so quiet. But this is all about, I love you too. That was a guy that said that, but I love him too. I love everybody. Ready? So important, illegal immigration. On her way to work one morning, down the path, along the lake, a tender-hearted woman saw a poor, half-frozen snake. His pretty-colored skin had been all frosted with the dew. Poor thing, she cried, I'll take you in, and I'll take care of you. Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman, sighed the vicious snake. She wrapped him up all cozy in a comforter of silk and laid him by her fireside with some honey and some milk. She hurried home from work that night, and as soon as she arrived, she found that pretty snake she'd taken in had been fully revived. Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman, sighed that vicious snake. She clutched him to her bosom. You're so beautiful, she cried. But if I hadn't brought you in by now, you truly would have died. She stroked his pretty skin again and kissed him and held him tight. But instead of saying thank you, the snake gave her a vicious bite. Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman, sighed the vicious snake. I saved you, cried the woman, and you've bitten me. But why? You know your bite is poisonous, and now I'm going to die. Shut up, silly woman, said the reptile with a grin. You knew damn well I was a snake before you took me in. Got to come in legally and through merit. Under my administration, we're fully taking care of our own citizens first, including millions of African American and Hispanic Americans who are entitled to a government that protects their families and their communities. In this region of the country alone last year, ICE officers, we love our ICE officers. The Democrats don't like them. The Democrats don't like them. ICE officers are the toughest human beings, and they love the country as much as anybody in this room. Last year alone, they arrested over 2,000 criminal aliens charged or convicted of dangerous offenses, including robbery, rape, and murder. Over 2,000 accused of murder. Yet left-wing politicians support sanctuary cities that release criminal aliens directly into the American community. One of my guests at the State of the Union was American citizen Jody Jones. I introduced him that night. His beloved brother Rocky was murdered by a criminal alien in California, shot him 8 times at close range, wouldn't stop. Rocky's killer had been previously arrested many, many times, but under California's totally insane and outrageous sanctuary law, authorities were ordered to set him free. Tragically, left-wing politicians in New Hampshire are trying to replicate California's disastrous policies. Last year, the Democrat-controlled New Hampshire House blocked legislation that would have banned sanctuary cities in your state. And by the way, you have a great governor, Chris Sununu. He's on top of it. He's on top of it. And his father's a great guy. His father didn't like me too much a few years ago. Once I won, I'm telling you, he was so good. He was as good. He fought like hell for us, all of us. It's a great family, and Chris is doing a fantastic job. If you want to shut down sanctuary cities, if you want to protect your family and your loved ones, you must vote Republican in 2020, November. And thanks to our tireless efforts to secure the border, we have reduced illegal border crossings 8 straight months in a row. Illegal crossings are down now at record numbers, and we've ended catch and release. You know what catch and release is? You catch an illegal alien by law. You then take his name and address. They don't have addresses. What's your address? What? They don't have addresses. They come into the country, they don't have addresses. So you take his name, and then you have to release him into the country. And you say, we'll see you in 4 years for your court case. We never see him. They never come back. We have seized record amounts of drugs. We have deported record numbers of gang members, MS-13 by the thousands. And we have done more to secure the border of our country than any administration in history. Remember this, Washington Democrats have never been more extreme. Taking their cues from Crazy Bernie, 132 congressional Democrats have signed up for Bernie's healthcare takeover that would strip 180 million Americans of their very, very coveted private coverage. The Democrat Party wants to run your health care, but they can't even run a caucus in Iowa. By the way, it's a week. You know, I turned on at 7 o'clock. I wanted to see who won. They said, there's a little problem. Little did they know. Does anybody, it's now a week, does anybody know who won Iowa? I don't know. Maybe Rand or Lindsay. Rand, does anybody know who won Iowa? Lindsay, you're a total pro. Nobody knows. He said nobody. Flip a coin. Flip a coin. Flip a coin. They're going to run your health care. Unbelievable. Nobody knows who won. Actually, I think they're trying to take it away from Bernie again. I think Bernie came in second. Can you believe it? They're doing it to you again, Bernie. They're doing it to you again. We're saving your health care while the socialist Democrats are trying to take away your health care. We are making health care better and much, much cheaper. You've seen what we did. We are protecting people with pre-existing conditions, and we always will. The Republican Party always will. Always will. And we got rid of the most unpopular thing in the healthcare world, the individual mandate. We had to pay a fortune not to pay a fortune. You know, you paid a fortune not to pay a fortune for bad healthcare. And we got rid of it. Saved a lot of money for a lot of people. And we're stopping surprise medical bills and making everything transparent. That's bigger than healthcare, transparency. And that'll go, unfortunately, into effect right around the election time. It would be nice if we could get it earlier, but it's all done. It's all signed. Because when providers are required to show you what the prices are, those prices are going to come tumbling down. Blood tests, as an example. One hospital has them for $53. Another hospital, the same test, $2,415. Same exact test. And it may even be better, who knows? We're approving more generic drugs than ever before at any time in the history of our country. That's bringing prices down. We are defending your right to keep the doctor and to keep your plan. Remember President Obama, you can keep your plan, you can keep 28 times. You can keep your doctor. That didn't turn out very good. We should impeach him for that. Why aren't we impeaching him 28 times? You can keep your doctor. We should impeach President Obama. Democrats are now the party of high taxes, high crime, open borders, late-term abortion, socialism, and blatant corruption. The Republican Party is the party of the American worker, the American family, the American dream, and the late, great Abraham Lincoln, right? Abraham Lincoln.
Croc TV.